want to read from another tweet, and this is from Elon Musk. And again, I'll just read it word for word. And before I do this, I want to send a heartfelt thanks to Elon Musk for standing for Britain, for standing for the United Kingdom, and taking his time, his precious time. Time's money with Elon, and that's a lot of money. But he spent time looking into the United Kingdom, looking into what's happening, looking at the absolute scandal of the grooming, so-called grooming gangs, and everything that's gone on. And that means a lot to every single true British patriot. Don't listen to all the naysayers and all the slanderers, Elon. I know you're not going to see this, by the way, but this is a thank you from me, and I think from all the genuine, true, patriotic Brits that love what you're doing and know that you're making a massive difference for our country. I'm just going to read this word for word, because this is why Elon's doing what he's doing. People always have skin in the game. Trump's the same. Trump's family were from the Hebrides, and there was a great Christian revival in the Hebrides about 70 odd years ago. And that's where Trump's stock are from. Good, working class Scottish people. And Elon's grandmother, as you'll see, was a good English working class woman. And listen to what he's got to say. My British grandmother, Cora Amelia Robinson, interesting with the name there, was an important part of my childhood. She was very strict, but also kind, and I could always count on her. She grew up very poor in England during the Great Depression, only to be bombed in World War II. To earn money for food, she cleaned houses, leaving me with a lasting respect for those who do so. My nana was one of the poor working class girls with no one to protect her, who might have been abducted in present day Britain. Let me read that last line, because this is the crux of this. His granny was a poor working class woman, went through depression, went through World War II, went through the Blitz. But then he says this, my nana was one of the poor working class girls with no one to protect her, who might have been abducted in present day Britain. That is his reason for doing it. So all these people that are attacking Elon Musk, that are slandering him, that are saying he knows nothing about Britain, I would say from reading that Elon knows more about the United Kingdom than Keir Starmer does. Keir, my father, was a toolmaker Starmer. Than Camilla Tominey does. Than Richard Tice does. Than Nigel Farage does. Than Zia Youssef does. Than any of them. Because that is his family. It's in his blood. It's literally in his DNA. And that's why he gets what's going on in the United Kingdom. And that's why he cares, because he looks at his little granny and he says, look, that's what she was like. They're the values that she gave me. And that's why he cares about working class girls in Britain, because he knows that there are many working class girls in Britain whose lives have been absolutely blighted by these monsters that have had carte blanche to do what they wanted with them, and worse. And again, I'll maybe do a video when I go into some of the detail of the stuff that we know about what they did. But that's why Elon's engaged in this. That's why Elon's interested. And he's looking at the UK government and he's seeing a corrupt, disgusting, vile gaggle of cowards who don't deserve to be in office. In fact, as he said, they should be in prison. Whoever's allowed this to happen, when they are found, they should be in prison. I'd like to see them in prison anyway, because I think they've lied to get power in the country. They've sold our country out. They've betrayed our country en masse. The entire establishment, a sledgehammer needs to be taken to it. The swamp needs to be completely drained. And all those sewer rats need to be cast out. But thank you, Elon. Thank you for taking a stand for the British people. We are forever in your debt. Please don't forget about us. Don't let this slip from your conscience. Don't forget about Tommy Robinson. You have massive influence. Make sure Trump understands what Farage really is. Make sure Trump understands what the Conservative Party really is. Make sure Trump understands what Piers Morgan really is. Because we can't do it. We're the little people. We have no influence. These people can afford the big lawyers. They can afford to sue us at the drop of a hat, ruin our lives. But Elon, they can't take you on. And we thank you. We thank you for your granny. We thank you so much for Granny Robinson. Bless you, Elon. And keep fighting for us because we need people on our side. God bless you all.